Hello. Today's episode is brought to you today by the letter N for nigga. Ahoy, hoy, everyone. Welcome to another episode of The O Show. I'm O, and I'm here for your amusement. Okay, so for today's episode, we are going to talk about the movie The Blackening from 2023 in theaters now. And, I do have to say, this movie was awesome. Okay? It's being released this Juneteenth weekend, which is also the weekend of Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, y'all out there. Um, Side note, I switched jobs last year, which so happened to be the first year that Juneteenth was being recognized as a holiday. But my new job doesn't celebrate holidays. There's like 3 holidays we celebrate, and one is not Juneteenth. The hell was I thinking? Anyway, enough about me. So, The Blackening. So I took myself to see The Blackening, and then look, you guys, like they gave me like this cool poster, which I really actually didn't look at a lot in the theater. Ugh. Okay, you know what? Don't I have people here to help me with stuff like this? Okay, look, y'all. Ooh. Ooh. It's The Blackening. Yeah, I got this like fun poster. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but that's cool. I'm just gonna put that over there. Okay, so I'm actually not going to spoil anything from the movie because this movie was like the best time I ever had in the theater for a very long time, you guys. Like, I feel like I'm slowly starting to make my way back to theaters. Um, I used to work in Schaumburg, Illinois, right across the street from the streets of Woodfield. So there's a movie theater right there. There was so many days I would just leave work and would just unwind and go literally across the street and watch a movie. Um, but I went to a 10 o'clock viewing today, which is Saturday, and it was really weird because at first I was like the only one in the theater. And I was like, uh-oh. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, or maybe it's just me because I'm early. But 2 more people came in, and for like a very long time, it was just me and like this couple that was sitting in front of me, which I actually took a picture because, black people be taking videos and pictures in movie theaters. But I was like, hey, they're not even black. I was waiting to like enjoy this movie with like more black people. Um, but as the 20 trailers, how many trailers really do they show now in movies? I swear they used to only be like 4, maybe 5 at the most. And now there's like 10 or 20 trailers they show at the beginning of a movie now. Like, dang. And then I gotta sit through fucking Nicole Kidman talking about like the magical wonders of. We're in the movie, Nicole. Like, just show the movie. Okay, so like at the end of the trailers, like more people came in. I kept looking like, is a black person? Is a black person? Because I keep hearing that this is like a really good experience with other black people. But no, it turns out I was the only black person in this theater. There was like this white man that sat in the row in front of me, and then there was the 2 people who came in after me, and there was a white lady in front of them, and there was this white dude to the right, all the way in the corner. And that was it. So, I mean, it was a matinee, but yeah, it was just me and a bunch of white people. But it's fine. It's fine, But just the hype that I've been hearing about this movie, like I think Yvonne Orji and Jay Farrow on the Sherry show the other day, and they were talking about like people like screaming at the people were screaming at the screen, like playing along and stuff, and I was like, what? What is happening? I want to do that, but I'm going to say as much as I can without spoiling anything. So, the story is about a group of 8 and one extra person, so it's 9 people really that come to a cabin in the woods to spend Juneteenth weekend having fun, drinking, and playing games. It's like this like reunion that this group of college friends try to do every year. Um, so they're at a cabin in the woods. So that's one thing right there. That's your first mistake. And by the way, I have a buddy who recently invited me to a cabin in some woods, and there was an offer of staying overnight. And you know what I thought about it? The answer is no. I'm going to show up at the butt crack of dawn, spend the day with y'all, and I'm gonna get my black ass out of there. There will be no cabin in the woods for this boy diva, okay? Okay, so anyway, you have these friends who are in a cabin, everything is all nice and it starts off all nice and innocent. And while playing a game of spades, the lights cut off. So they're like, what? So they're looking around to get the lights cut back on, and they stumble upon a game room. And in the middle of this game room, there is this game called the Blackening. Woo, roll credits. Um, this Blackening game is jacked up because there is this like, what are those things called? Sambo characters? Big black face with red lips is in the middle of this game. And they're like, what the fuck? So they end up having to play this game, which the rules is pretty much answer 10 questions and you were able to save somebody. But if you do not answer all 10 questions, someone dies. And then it goes from there. Um, I can see maybe this is probably the part where people were saying people are shouting at the screen because, like, the writing in this is like, it's so much fun. And when they're asking these questions, I couldn't help but find myself playing along. Now, I wasn't trying to be that one in the back because, again, only black person in the theater. But I don't want to be that person in the back trying to ruin it for other people. But there was this one question they did ask, and I'm going to say it right here. It is how many black guest stars were there on the show Friends? And I was cracking up because I just did a video where I actually just for the first time watched all 10 seasons of Friends all the way through. And that's one of the comments I made. And I was right because I was like, I swear it was only like 5 black celebrity cameos out of all the white cameos on this show, Friends. We need to do better. For people living in New York, and there's hardly no black or Hispanic people ever on the show. But so they, if you haven't seen that video, by the way, I'm gonna put the link in the description below. But that was hilarious. That really got me. And then of course it's kind of like a murder mystery, so you're trying to figure out like who the killer is and all that fun stuff. So I would say like it's kind of like a cross between, I was getting like Scream vibes, I was getting Friday the 13th vibes, a little Saw, and like some fucking Scooby Doo at the end when you're trying to figure out who the killer is. Now, I did figure out who the killer was at first, kind of early on, not just early in the movie. And then when the killers were starting to get revealed, I was like, damn, shit, I'm wrong. But it still doesn't answer my question of ABC. And then ABC got answered, and I was right. So it's a really nice twist. Again, go see the movie. I really, really do recommend it. But I was just laughing my ass off the whole time. And again, I kind of wish I invited someone to go with me so I could just have someone else to kind of bounce off of. Because though I didn't want to talk through the movie, I was laughing my ass off. And I don't care if I was loud or not. Like, it was hilarious. Okay? There's a character who is making a Kool-Aid drink. Now, this thing, I didn't have no Kool-Aid, but this is the closest thing I had. I had like some, what is it? Strawberry lemonade, spiked as he did. Not as much sugar that he put in it, but this will do, okay? Okay, so let's talk about the cast. So we have Annette Robinson, Antoinette Robinson. I just said her name wrong. Oh Lord, it's the drink, y'all. That plays Lisa. We got Dwayne Perkins playing Dwayne. We got Cinqua Walls playing Namdi. Grace Byers as Allison. X Mayo as Shanika. Melvin's Greg as King. Jermaine Fowler as Clifton. Yvonne Orgy as Morgan. And Jay Farrell as Sean. And when I was watching the opening credits, I noticed that Diedrich Bader's name was in it. And I was like, what the? That just seems so out of place. But Diedrich Bader plays this ranger whose name is like Ranger White. Okay, we could have done better with that name. Wow. But every character worked. Like, you can relate to every character, and there's a part in the movie where there is a task where they have to decide who to sacrifice out of their group based off of who's the blackest. And when I tell you, like, oh my god, like it's just too damn funny. All right. So normally I would have my little table here with my shot glasses to rate the movie, but you know what? I had such a good time in a very long time in a movie theater, so I didn't bother bringing any shot glass out because I'm giving this movie like 5 shot glasses, like for real. I actually really do want to watch this movie again. Like, I had so much fun, and I'm gonna be first to get the damn Blu-ray. See my little Blu-ray collection over here? These are all my Blu-rays. It's like 4 rows over here. Alright, enough bragging. But anyway, the point is, I'm going to get this movie on Blu-ray and watch it over and over and over again because it was a blast. Like, I liked it. All the characters work. The writing is funny. I do try to nitpick and find issues I be having with the movie. And I can say right now, didn't really find anything with the movie. So I think maybe if I watch it a few times, I probably might start like finding some things here. But as of right now, you guys, it is a really, really good watch. Okay? Please note that the word nigga is used throughout this whole movie. Now, we grew up with like black comedies like I'm Gonna Get You Sucker and things like that, where it's just nothing but cursing from beginning to end. But that's like a multitude of like curse words. But the word in this movie, you're warned. Be warned. Not sure if it's a fun family flick, but it's a fun watch. So I really, really do recommend going to see The Blackening. Hey, producer Dee Dee, do you have anything to say? Oh my god, like, thanks for asking. Look, I love that part when, sorry, we're out of time. Okay, you guys, well, that's the end of this episode, so, thank you for watching. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and, I will catch you all in the next episode. So, until then, TTFN.